to your channel. In this video I will explain the calendar codes. How did the month codes and year codes come? By solving the calendar sums, you are using the month codes and year codes, but most of you don't know how this month codes and year codes has come. In this video I will let you know how this month codes and year codes has come. To know the month codes and year codes, you have to know this calendar formula. This calendar formula is used to determine the day of any given date in the calendar. In this calendar formula we are using this month codes and year codes. So now these are the day codes, and these are the month codes, and these are the year codes. These month codes and the year codes we are used in the calendar formula to determine the day of the any given date in the calendar. Let's suppose by using this formula we will calculate the day of what is the 15th July 2020. So we want to calculate what is the day to this date of 15th July 2020 by using this formula. Here the date is nothing but 15. Month code is July month code, year code is 2000 year code, and last 2 days of the year is 20, and last 2 digits of the year divided by 4 is 20 divided by 4 is 5. So we have to know what is the month code of July, what is the year code of 2000. So the month code of July is 6. So month code of July is 6, and the year code of 2000 is also 6. So now we calculate what is the day of this given date by using this formula. So the date is nothing but 15. So the date is 15. The month code is here is 6. Also year code also 6. The last 2 digits are the 20, and last 2 digits divided by 4 is 20 divided by 4 is 5. The whole thing is divided by 7. The 15 plus 6 is 21, 21 plus 6 is 27, 27 plus 25 is 52. Here we are getting 52 divided by 7. This 52 divided by 7, the remainder will give the total number of odd days. So the remainder is 52 divided by 7. 7 7 is 49, the remainder is 3. So here you get the total remainder is 3, that means we are getting total number of odd days are 3. If the total number of odd days are 3, according to the day codes, the answer is Wednesday. So the 15th July 2020, the day to the date is Wednesday. Okay, is a Wednesday. 15th July 2020 is a Wednesday. So in this form, in this way, so by using this calendar codes, and by using year codes, and by using this formula, so we can calculate the whatever the date in the calendar, we can calculate the day by using this calendar formula. Okay, so we calculate whatever the date in the calendar. So now our job is how we are getting this month codes and the year codes. So these are the month codes and these are the year codes. So our job is how we are getting this month codes and the year codes. First, to know how we are getting month codes and year codes, first we have to know some fundamentals of the calendar. So what is an odd day? In the calendar we have 7 days: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. These days are repeating. After Saturday we get Sunday, after Monday we get Tuesday. So these days are repeated in the calendar. So we are in the calendar we are taking this 7 days. The total number of days are a group of 7 days. The days which are not in the group of 7 days, I take it as an odd day. So suppose in the year we have 365 days. In the year we have 365 days, and these 365 days, So these 365 days can be grouped as 52 weeks plus 1 day. 52 weeks plus 1 day. The day, sorry, and 52 weeks plus 1 day. The 1 day is not in the group of 7 days. Generally, the group of 7 days is called week. So the day which is not in the group of 7 days, so that's we treat this day as odd day. So in this way, we are in 1 year we get 1 odd day. So for leap year we have 366 days. So 366 days means we are getting 1 more extra odd day than the normal odd day, normal year. Okay, the leap year have 1 more extra odd day than the normal year. Okay, since leap year has 2 odd days, normal year has 1 odd day. The leap year has 1 more extra odd day than the normal year. So for 100 years, we have 76 ordinary years plus 24 leap years. And simply, the 100 years plus we have 24 odd days. 24 for the 24 leap years. The 24 leap years having 1 more extra than the normal years. So in the total 100 years, we have 124 odd days. This 124 odd can group into can be divided into group of 7 days. 17 weeks plus 5 days. So this way we are getting 5 odd days. For every 100 days we are getting 5 odd days. In the same way we have 200 years. We have 5 plus 5, 10, 10 means 3 odd days. For 300 years, so 3 plus 5, 8 means 1 odd day. For 400 years, 1 plus 5, 6. But for 400 is a leap year, we have to add the additional 1 odd day, that is 1. That is 6 plus 1, 7. Total number of odd days is 0. So here we will remember that this 100 and 200 and 300 are not leap years. Even though it is divisible by 4, the century years like 100s, 200, 300, 1700, 1800, 1900, 1600, these are which are divisible by 400 are the leap years. Other years which are divisible by 4 are leap years. Okay. In this way, for every 4 years, for every 400 years, the total number of odd days is 0. In this way, for up to 800, up to 800, up to 1200, up to 1600, up to 2000, the total number of odd days is 0. So remember these points. So next, to know the calendar month codes and year codes, we have to know what is this month code and what is this year code is doing in the formula. For that, we have to calculate the total number of odd days. We have to calculate this total number of odd days without using this formula. Let's example. So what is the day of 15 August 1947? By using this formula, we are getting that date is 15, August month code is 2, 1900 year code is 0, 47, 47 divided by 4, 467. So total will get 75 by 7. So 5 is the remainder. So if 5 is the remainder, answer is Friday. So by using this formula, you simply within one step you are calculating the total number of odd days are 5 and the day is Friday. So now our job is we have to calculate total number of odd days without the formula. Then we will decide what is this month code and year code is doing here. Okay. First, we will calculate the total number of odd days without using formula up to August 15. For that, we have to calculate first up to the August 15. The 15 is in the formula. Okay, it's not no need to calculate. So we have to calculate odd days up to August. Up to August means we have to calculate odd days of January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So August is in this month. August is not complete. August month is running and August 15 is running. So August we need to calculate the odd days of the including August. So we have to calculate August from January to July. So, but here the month code is 2. So now we will decide what is in the month code. Okay. See, the month code is doing the same thing. So these are the total number of these are the total number of months, the total number of days, and the total number of odd days. For August, the total how we are getting the month code is 2. So to get the month code, we have to calculate the total number of odd days up to the previous month. So we have to add the total number of odd days up to the previous month. That means for the August, we have to add this of January to July. we have to add the days up to January to July. Now for January there is no previous months, so for the total number of hot days is 0. For February we have to add the total number of hot days of hot days of January. So for February, so the total number of hot days is 3. So in this way, these codes have come just like that by adding the previous month's odd days. Okay. For January, we have to add the 0 plus 3, 3. For this is the February odd day. For March, we have to add the up to the March, including the March, 3 plus 0, 3. For March, 3 plus 3, 6. For the April, 6 plus 2, 8. 8 means 1 odd day. 1 plus 4, 1 plus 3, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. 9 means 2 odd days. 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 2, 7 means 0 odd days. 0 plus 3, 3 odd days. 3 plus 2, 5. So these are the month codes. So month codes are nothing but the pre-summation of the total number of odd days up to the previous month. So here we are doing the same thing. In this way, if we calculate the previous month, in this way we pre-calculate the total number of odd days up to the previous months. So the month code here is 2. So in this way we are getting the month codes. Month codes are nothing but the pre-summation of the total number of odd days up to the previous month. Okay. Now this way we are getting the month codes. Okay. Month code is nothing but the pre-summation. Okay. Pre-summation of the total number of odd days. We have calculated and we will separate it here. So by using this month codes, we no need to calculate. So we need to calculate the odd days of the previous months. Okay. Now our job is how we are getting the year codes. Now our job is how we are getting the year codes. First, already we have calculated up to 15 August odd days. Now we have to calculate the odd days of 1947. This 1947 can be divided as, so 1900 plus 47. Okay. Remember, is in the year 15th August 1947, is the 47 years completed? Here, this year can be written as 1946 years completed. In the 1947 year, August 15 is running. That means 1947 year is not completed. In the 1946 years completed, 1947 August 15 is running. But we are adding the 47 year. That means we are adding the 47 here. So instead of 47, we have to add here. We have to write here 46. Since in the 47 year August 15 is running, but we have already calculated August 15 or this year. There is no need to add the 47 here, 47 odd day here. Okay. For every year we have one odd day. So year for 47 years for 47 odd days. Okay. But the 47 year is not completed, so we have to write instead of 47, but we have to write the 46 here. Since this year is called 1946 is completed, in 1947 year August 15 is running. Okay. But according to the formula, we have written 47 here, 47 year. So that means we are adding one year means we are adding one extra odd day here. Okay. So to balance that equation, we have to remove minus 1 here, somewhere here. This minus 1 is removed in the odd days of the 1900. So this is the logic in the year codes. So according to the year 1946 is completed, 1947 year is not completed. But according to the formula, we have placed 47. We have to place 47 year. That means we are adding one more year here. One more year. That means one more year means we are adding one more extra odd day. To balance the equation, we have to minus this equation. Minus 1 in the equation. So this minus 1 we are subtracted from the odd days of the total up to 1900. So in this way, we are getting the year codes. Now, for the year codes, so we know for up to 1600, we have total number of odd days is 0, up to 400, up to 800, up to 1200, up to 600, total number of odd days 0, up to 1700. So for every 100 days we have 5 odd days. For 1800, 5 plus 5, 10 means 3 odd days. For 1900, 3 plus 5, 8 means 1 odd day. For 2000, 1 plus 5, 6, but 2000 is leap year, 0. This is for every 1600, for every 2000 we are getting 0 odd days. But according to the formula, we have to balance the equation, we have to subtract 1. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Okay. So instead of 0, I can place 7 here. So 0 odd days is 7 odd days are equal. So 7 minus 1 is 6. So 5 minus 1 is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. And again 0 instead of 0 I can place 7 minus 1 is 6. So in this way we are getting 6420, 6420. So these are the odd days. These are the year codes. So in this way we are getting year codes. So these are the year codes 6420 and these are the month codes. In this way we are getting month codes and year codes. Actually, to exist in the formula, we are getting this month codes and year codes. So these month codes and year codes nothing but we are created to make the solution simpler and easier. Okay. So we are created to make the solution simpler and easier. So in this way we can calculate the day of any given day of the any date in the calendar just within the one step by using the month codes and year codes. Now we have one doubt that in the month codes and year codes, for February we have taken only 28 days. For February we have taken only 1 days. If you for the leap years we may have doubt that for leap years we have 29 odd days. 29 days, that means odd day is 1. We get 1 odd day here. So here no need to think about the leap years because in the formula the last we have divided last 2 days of the year divided by 4. So this last 2 days of the year divided by 4 will separate the total number of odd days of the leap years. So here the 1947 we have already calculated up to 1900. So for 47 we have how many leap years are there? We have to divide 47 by divided by 4. 1904, 1908, 1912 up to 1946. Total number of leap years we get is 11. So these leap years are separated and added in the extra, in the last. So we no need to think about the leap years here. Okay. So for the problem there is a disadvantage. There is some problem with the problem. In the formula is that if you calculate, suppose we have to calculate the day of the given date, 26 Jan 1948. Okay. For that we have for 26 the date is 26. For January code is 0, 1904 is 0. So 48 by 4 will give the 12 odd days. That means 12 odd days means for up to 48 we had 12 leap years. Actually this 12th leap year will give the 1948 February 29 odd day. Actually here the date is not as February 29. So the date is just in the 26th January. That means this date is not as February 29. If you according to the formula, if you place the 12th odd day, 48 by 4 you will give the 12th odd day, the answer should be wrong. So for this case, you have to remember that if the year is a leap year, check if this date is crossed February 29 or not. If it is crossed February 29, it's not a problem. If it is not crossed February 29, just like this 26th Jan, so we have to remove -1 in the odd day. Instead of 12, we have to place 11 here. Okay. So here we are getting the answer 85 divided by 7. The remainder is 1 day, so answer is Monday. Okay. So this is some disadvantage in the problem. Okay. Otherwise, we can calculate the total number of odd days of any date in the calendar by using this formula. This is a very simple thing. Now we have another doubt that someone you using other codes like this. So instead of day codes, previously taken if 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 like that, if you get 0 that are this Sunday, still now we have calculated like this. But someone using this day codes, and further day codes, they'll get the month codes like this. So how we are getting this day codes and this month codes? So these day codes and these month codes I will explain in another video, how we are getting this day codes, how we are getting this month codes. So before that I will ask a question of that, what is the day to the date of 010101? That means present we are in the 2020, 2019 is back. If we use if you are using from the start of if the calendar, so 2019 is back, the first year, first month, first date, what is the day of the day? What is the day to the date of this thing? Okay. The simple common sense, that means if you follow the same calendar from the starting the year onwards, what is the date of 0101 one year? Okay, first year, first month, first day. Friends, according to the simple common sense, we can say that this is the first year, this first month, first day. That means in the previously there is no year, previously there is no month, previously there is no date. So we have only one day here. One is the day. We have only one odd day. So one is the odd day. According to previous codes, which day codes we have to use? These day codes are previous day codes, because we are not using any month codes, year codes. Secondly, this day codes, this is Sunday. Secondly, this day codes, this is Sunday. Secondly, the previous day codes, that is Monday. So what is the day to the date? And answer it right down in the comment section. So these things I will explain in another video, how we are getting this month codes, what is the answer for this date. And also we have the doubt that why we have to follow this day codes. That means why we are fixed to the day codes. Why for one, why we have to place Sunday, why for two, why we have to place Monday, for three, why we have to place Tuesday, why we have to follow these day codes. Also I will explain in the another video. Friends, if you like this video, click on the like button, and sorry for my English and explanation, and if you feel trouble with that, and if you like this video, click on the like button, and if this content is useful to you, subscribe this channel. Thank you.